Now let's review our figure 17-38. Now figure 17-37, your switchgear was in the substation. Here the switchgear is located within a building that is in the substation. And notice that's what the call out to the left of the building is telling you. Building with switchgear located in substation, see? Now, for high impedance grounding, you didn't make that installation coordinates to 250.187 for over 1,000 volts. And basically, when you high impedance ground, you can fix the system and design it so any ungrounded leg could go to ground and it wouldn't open up the overcurrent protection device of that particular feeder in this case. And then, of course, the note too says for installation of switchgear and substation, we'd look at our previous figure 17-37. But this figure 17-38, that switchgear you see is located within a building, and the building is located within the substation. And our service point is at this switchgear in accordance with Article 100 when you define service point. The switchgear 490.48A and B would give you the instructions how to service it with components. In this case, you know, we have circuit breakers. So you'd look at 490.21A for that arrangement. Then notice the conductors in the raceway, you'd have to go over to the new Article 311, and you would pick a table out that listed these conductors in an underground run and what the ampacity of each one of those conductors would be based upon their insulation and say 90 or 180 degree C temperature. Now, basically what this figure is illustrating, feeders routed to the facilities in accordance with 215.2B1 through B3 when you start calculations and sizing them. Now, one thing you want to point out, and you always want to get with the authority having jurisdiction to do this, but with your mains for the service here in the building located in the substation, this is your service point, so these are feeders going up to each facility, say, or to one facility, however it's arranged. And with application of 225.32 exception 1 instead of 225.33, we could have as many mains as we wanted in the facility site in accordance with approval of the authority having jurisdiction, but you're applying the exception 1 to 225.32 to do that. And your facility has to be an industrial type site. And that's basically what this figure 17-38 is illustrating to the designer and user of the NEC.